That the Ferris Black just has to hide. Oh. Oh God, Dan is in a terrible position. Dan is in a terrible position. Oh God, and Dan activating his ult saves his ass by being able to fly over everyone's head. But there's now 3 Game of Honors ready to, maybe not ready to fight the Phoenix. I don't know.
This has been an interesting match because it seems like VGN has no plan, and well, it's very evident they have no plan.
No, they weren't expecting to get worked that hard by Sharknado. And now, the scare factor, man, he's level 14! Look at that badass! Look at him! Camera's right on his ass! Look at it!
We got a badass over here in Sharknado, not gonna lie. Some people say OP. Well, can a player be OP even if, you know,
yeah, hell yeah, he can. I've been asking for them to nerf those children that play Call of Duty for years. Oh, and James
I'm not
not
gonna
really
get started on the children that play Call of Duty, like all of them.
Watch out, they might be our primary demographic. But Sharknado sweeps over Dare, and Night Infinity actually gets a kill. Calvinator kills Night Infinity, and we got the Ferris Black runs away. Coward. Come on, Ferris Black, die like a god.
Die like a god, don't run away.
Deicide is a fun activity. It's also a fun magic card.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
You know, that
oh, and
taunt.
Jadred apparently is getting some smack talk from the chat room. Ouch.
Oh, and Dan is apparently getting some... I don't even know what it says.
And Maghorn in the chat room agrees. Nerf Call of Duty sales.
Nerf COD! I bet you EA would like that. Boom! Industry joke. Jaden is out for all
No, because then EA would have to put out a product that's not buggy as hell, like Battlefield 4.
Oh! 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 Looks like a little bit of action. Jaden's out in the fields just frolicking, having a good old time. Sharknado's level 15. Meanwhile, you know what? At least VGN's almost even levels, even if they don't have a Sharknado. Calvinator's just taking pop shots because he can.
It looks like to me, honestly, that TGAT is just toying with VGN now.
You know what? I approve. I believe that's what they should do in football games. You win him by 60 points, just do like 5 fumble rooskies in a row. Screw the second team. I want to see Peyton Manning do a fumble rooski. Oh, Dan needs to get out of there. Dan is surrounded. Dan is screwed. No, and VGN's having to retreat now. They got just 2 people. And Dan won't be up in 30 seconds. Oh.
This is what we call the 30 seconds of doom from dying too much.
Yeah, Game of Honors are just barreling down their throats. And the Phoenix is under attack. Night Infinity shoots the laser, completely misses. He's 1 hit from dying. Night Infinity, run the hell away! Ferris Black is trying to fight off the onslaught. The Phoenix has taken some, you know, significant damage here. Meanwhile, Sharknado is just back there. Jaden is jumping around, kind of frolicking in the middle. Pretty peaceful time now. Honestly, VGN can't put up much of a fight to really challenge them. Meanwhile, on the VGN side, I'm hoping what's happening here is strategy.
You are putting a lot more faith in them, apparently, than anybody else, even in the chat, is.
Well, you know what? It's my job as a, quote, announcer. Calvinator going to the side. Meanwhile, the rest of Game of Honor's up in the middle. Sharknado leading the way. Calvinator's trying to get Ferris Black from the side. Gets a little above half health, but manages to pull back. Question, with this minion wave, are they gonna push? They're gonna push. They're gonna push to try and take down that Phoenix. Jaden is only half health after that slow-mo super attack. Jaden is dead. Calvinator is getting hurt. Oh, fair. This is actually a pretty good route by VGN. Oh, but no, Dan falls to Sharknado. He's just
Was that ever
strong.
any surprise? As soon as Sharknado comes into play, it changes everything in this between these two teams.
And the Phoenix is gone.
Destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Sharknado retreats, but yeah. That Titan is
I
open
think we
for
can
attack.
pretty much call this game here pretty soon. Just saying.
Call this game. That's bad for ratings. Nope. Much like any good sports movie or movie about a dog playing sports, now they need a ringer to come in and save their asses. Ain't no rule saying a dog can't play Smite. A lot of love for Jaden in chat. Sharknado just free to go get damage buffs. You thought Sharknado was scary? Sharknado with buffs. Oh god. And it looks like Sharknado is just gonna go straight down to level 12 Ferris Black and Dan. And they are moving into position for what might be the final push. Sharknado gets hit by the laser and needs to back up. Dan activates his ult, but has nothing to shoot at. Sharknado just moves away too quickly. Sharknado taking pot shots. So is Calvinator. They're too far back. They're too far back. Dan needs to shut up and chat. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't even think he knows what he's talking about.
Dan is dead. That's what he's talking
too many
about.
times upside the head as far as in this game lately. I mean, because there has been no strategy. As far as turnaround, I'm looking for a turnaround on VGN because I'm not seeing one.
I think the plan right now is wait for the Phoenix to respawn. Ferris Black is not doing good. Ferris Black is about to go down if Calvinator... Yep, Calvinator gets the hit. Knight Infinity runs the hell away and leaves the Titan completely open to attack. Nope, and now he goes in? Are you trying to have the Titan, the most important thing in the game, tank for you, Knight? Calvinator, yep, and it's over. And with that, it looks like with a decisive victory for the Game of Honors. Oh dear, VGN. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Game, set, match. Ouch.
Let's look at
Who
these.
called it earlier?
You did. You did. Sharknado once again proves that Sharknado is a god. Is that 0 kill deaths? Is that 0 deaths? Am I looking at this right? And meanwhile, for Ferris Black, 0 kills. That was just superb play by the Game of Honors. Just absolutely superb. And I don't really have any good adjectives in my vocab for VGN right now. I'm sure they'll come up later.
That is what we call getting steamrolled in a video game very badly.
That is getting steamrolled very badly in a video game. So you know what? Let's go talk to the losers. Dan!
Yes.
Dan! What happened? We thought you were kidding when you said we have no strategy.
Well, no, I
thought
was
that
not
was
kidding.
a
I was
joke.
back telling the truth. Our strategy there was a little bit trolly. we decided to choose Jadron's character to see if that would throw them off their game. Unfortunately, that did not work out. I think they hesitated a little bit on character select, but they got past it. I had to do something to respond to that personal, very personal Ymir ban against me. So,
Well, you know what? Granted, we got into that match a little late. The system didn't let us in until they had, at least a few kills in. But
yeah, well, you should have seen the beginning. I mean, we were just pressing them back all the way back to their base. We actually almost killed their Titan before everything glitched out and respawned.
you do know
And
that
I think that's when you jumped in.
I'm going to talk to Calvinator next and find out that's a lie, right?
Look, you're.
I was just saying,
VGNer.
I'm seeing some BS on that one, maybe.
You're a VGNer. I mean,
I'm a
probably.
VGNer, but I'm also filled with scorn, man. Scorn.
I've been
mean-
nothing but truthful. Like I told chat, we won that game, and what happened? We won that game. Right?
Remember, Dan, quit doing that. Chat doesn't like it. Y'all are ahead of us.
Troll City. All right, see you guys later.
Yeah, get out of my press box. Let's go talk to a winner. Let us go talk to... Let me get his audio. And Cal! Congrats! Y'all totally whooped their ass!
Well, yeah, I guess you could say so. We played pretty good.
No, y'all... Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all whooped their ass. That's pretty much what we saw here. There's no way to go around it. There's no keeping any honor here. That was just a pull on destruction.
Well, I tried to hold Sharknado back, and I just couldn't do it. He just went out for blood. He saw red, and that was it.
9-0. 9-0 deaths for Sharknado, man.
I know, right? It's scary, isn't it?
I know. I mean, where did
And he had 7 assists. Don't forget that either.
Yeah, that too.
I just gotta ask, where did Sharknado was he just born just a god at this game? Could they
He's proficient at any game he picks up. Like he'll pick it up really quick and he'll just excel at it. So he's good with a number of gods. Like I knew that the VGN side was gonna ban Isis because that's one of my better characters. But we knew that we had Artemis, we had Muznikab, we had Mercury. Like we had all these backup gods. Just kind of waiting to see how things were gonna go. But yeah, so yeah, he's good. Very good.
And you know what? Now you get to say that you beat another random Twitch channel on the internet.
Yay!
The most glorious of honors that can be given.
Thank you very much. No, it was a lot of fun. That was a lot of
It's what we call bragging rights.
I'm trying to dress this up a little, man. Try and have some respect. This is an internet show.
Yeah, so, yeah, go ahead, Zach.
And with that, I believe we're going to have a third exhibition game. That correct?
We certainly are, but before we do that, again, I want to thank everybody that's watching right now, and I want to thank all of our friends and followers. As you can see, the chat's really active, which is awesome. I'm paying attention to that as well as with gaming. Our mods as well are doing great. And I'm sure you guys have been plugging it during the stream. We are doing this for St. Jude's. I'm sure you talked all about it. Again, the widget is below on our Twitch page, so feel free to donate and go straight to them. I'm sure Matt and you guys talked about it over the stream. And yeah, so sweet. Yeah, we're gonna do a friendly exhibition match in just a moment, and yeah, we'll probably do some arena or something.
All right. All right. Well,
Giggity.
congratulations again.
Thank you. You guys rule.
Well, and with that, it seems that let's see. All right, that was, I mean, any other words, Matthew, for that? Just any other words? Can we act like we can analyze this any more than we did?
No, because you can't analyze that any more than other than it was an ass whooping.
Yep. I mean, that pretty much is the best way. But you know what? I think currently everybody in chat is in the same channel. So what we're gonna do really quick while this next First of all, we want to remind everyone this is a dual cast stream for both the Game of Fawners and the Vindication Gamer Network. We are streaming tonight, like Cal just talked about, for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. They are a great organization that truly helps kids and families in need with medical issues. We want to remind everyone that there is a widget and link below the feed on the Game of Fawners channel.